All right, I received a rather strange message, unexpected. This is not from someone who I know. Uh, Nice voice, huh? By the way, very sensual, sensual. Yeah, not sexual, sensual voice. Young girl who said me, "Hey, Mr. Loy." One of those like seductive message. "Hey, Mr. Loy, how are you?" And woo, high five. Okay, so the girl is from the West, and she apparently watches my videos, and she's in a college. So her question was, what? What was the one thing? What is the one thing that was the worst trait about me as a youngster that I can identify with other youngsters, which I had, something that I had, which most other youngsters have, and what is the solution for it? It's a good question, intelligent one. As soon as she asked me that question, immediately I knew the answer. But obviously, I was in the midst of doing something else, so she wanted me to make a video. I said, okay, fine, I'll make a video on it. So, what is the one characteristic or one trait that I had, which was among the worst for my growth or my personality, my future, my career? And it's very simple. It was the ignorance and arrogance that I had, and both of them operated together. Like a two-headed dragon or a two-headed snake. Ignorance and arrogance. Um, the ignorance, what do I mean by that? Is I didn't know what I did not know, and arrogance was being too sure that I knew everything. And I think in today's day and age, it's become much more worse because those days there was no Google, there was no way to get the information. But the information I used to get is from encyclopedias and general knowledge books and all that. I was a voracious reader. So, given that I used to read a lot of books, I felt that I was super smart and I was better than most other people. Little did I know that I was stupid. And that is why they say as you grow older, you talk less. I used to always wonder why people say that as you grow older, you talk less. What shit is this? No, and because I was talkative, because I love talking, and I had ADHD, and I still do, and I was hyper. So I used to tell myself, this is bullshit. That saying that they have empty vessels make more noise. So I was like, this is bullshit. What empty vessels? I have knowledge, that's why I talk. And I continued, I think, my entire young life, even the young adult life, talking a lot. And I guess I wanted the world also to know how smart and intelligent I was. And so I would talk a lot. And I guess in the early days of Facebook and all that, I used to chat a lot, I used to debate a lot. Oh, unbelievable. You have no idea how many debates and arguments I used to go for. Like, I love debating. I was part of the debating society, the public speaking society. You have all these places, these clubs. I used to join them and love to debate. In fact, I loved it so much and had so much of energy. I would purposely go to these religious groups to debate with them. They would say God is real or their religion is true, and I would sit and debate with 5, 6 people at a time. Oh, today when I think about it, I'm like, oh, bloody hell, what nonsense. Today I don't have the patience to talk to one person. Those days I used to love to debate with 5, 6 people. Imagine 6 on one side and me on the other. And we would go on and on and on and on. Today, no, man. And see, there's a reason for this. When you start learning and put all your energy into learning, studying, and developing yourself, you realize there are so many things you don't know. And when you don't know, you become humble and you always seek to learn more from people who know. That is why today, for example, if there's something about computers, I don't know. I ask, and sometimes you'll be shocked to know this that the solution will be given to me by a 20-year-old, some young boy in college. He'll tell me, okay, this is the networking solution, or this is what you need to do in terms of, sorting out the problem from your computer or PC or iMac. Okay, I know that they are themselves searching online, YouTube or articles. But the very fact that they have not only done this, but they tinker around and they dismantle stuff and they fix, they have more experience. I know so many young boys in India, especially in Kerala, who have taught themselves networking, who have taught themselves assembling a PC. I still don't know how to assemble a PC. And they have taught themselves how to assemble a PC, fix a PC. I know it's a learnable trait, but I admire anyone who has taken the challenge to do it. And they'll tell me, okay, put this there, check this switch, is this light coming on? Or so it kind of makes you realize you do not know everything. So networking, I might ask someone, technology, someone else, dieting, maybe someone else. And over the period of time, as you ask more and more people, you realize there's a lot you do not know. And that is where the concept of having a coach or mentor comes into play. I've been lucky to have, those two or three mentors who really shaped my life, especially two. The ones who stuck with me, or I stuck with them for 6 years and 20 years. And, they really shaped me. And yes, I did take up uh, professional paid coaching. That also upped my game. So, yeah, it's the more the more you know, the older you become, the more you realize, the less you know. It's very ironic, man. It's not just that people like to be humble. You just realize there's so much you do not know. Today, for me, I honestly don't have the energy to debate with anyone. I would rather spend time learning something new than debating with someone. And for debating, also, you have to spend a lot of time honing those skills, which right now I don't want to. The second thing is either you can spend your time talking and telling the world what you know, or you can spend time listening and learning from people you do not know. I prefer the latter today. And most importantly, it's like you realize that, man, I don't want to make a fool of myself because there's so much I do not know. That's why even in my WhatsApp groups, I, okay, agree, I am the admin and people give me that respect. But there's so much I do not know. I don't try to pretend I know. And the worst thing that I would do, or anyone would do, is go to Google, find out the answer, and then start debating. Yeah, it's stupid, yeah. So yeah, in answer to your question, the biggest trait which I myself had and which I see in today's generation, and I guess it'll always be there in every generation, is ignorance and arrogance. Ignorance is you do not know what you do not know, and you're not aware that you do not know. And arrogance is being too sure that you know everything. It's a double headed problem. So, anyway, to the girl with a very sensual voice, now please don't start sending me all sensual voices. Yeah, it's very simple. When people misuse a privilege, block and delete. Yeah, that doesn't mean if you're a guy, I'll not. The thing I make videos when guys also ask me questions. So yeah, any questions, any thoughts, comments, ideas, always put them below the video. That is also another good way. Or you can send me a message, and if I feel that's a question worth answering through a video, that's what I'll do. So hope this answers your question, girl with the sensual voice. And by the way, work on your voice. You got a good voice. This is me signing off. You guys take care. Ciao.
Are you fed up of life? Earning a pathetic salary, working long hours, having an ungrateful boss, facing office politics, the constant fear of losing your job, and after paying rent, groceries, shopping, and children's expenses, you were left with hardly any savings. Is this the life you dreamed of? Or do you wish to change your life forever? Meet Loy Machedo, the world's #1 personal branding coach. He will help you identify the real you, position and sell yourself by getting the job of your dreams, and make good money anywhere in the world. If you do not believe me, Google his name, Loy Machedo, and you will find 2 million web links online and over 200 recommendations from very happy clients. So the question is, do you want to change your life? If yes, then contact Loy Machedo. www.loymachedo.com. Who is loymachedo.com? Thinkpersonalbranding.com. What are you waiting for? Do it now.